Hello, it's me, I'm Pixel, and Oppie went away for a moment, but she'll be back, stronger than ever. Oh, there she is, I think. Oh no, the Witch of Beak. The Witch of Beak strikes back. She's huge. I don't know what happened, but she's big now. Very big. Very, very big. Very big. Coffee? There was a ground spur, probably. I don't know. I'm not gonna read that. No, I don't think I'm gonna read that. I don't think it's allowed. Hi. How you doing? I thought you were gone. So we are gonna start Umineko. For a moment I thought Oppie was back, but no. But well, we're gonna wait for Oppie. And while we are here, I will check if my controller is working. Okay, yes, it is working. So last time we finished Deltarune, Oppie hasn't finished it yet. She hasn't been streaming that, but she's playing it on her own. And well, oh, your grandfather ruined the family name. Oh yeah, I mean, I could understand that. Yeah, I see. So this reminds me, the big thing reminds me of, I met, what was like a couple weeks ago, I met with Mika and Oppie, and we were there.
Why am I this big?
You're the Witch of Big. You should tell me.
Yes. I just decided yes.
Yes.
I don't know what yes, but just yes.
Okay.
Hi. Hello,
Hi.
everyone. How's it going?
We were waiting for you. I was gonna talk about Mika's bag reaching critical mass. Remember?
What?
When we met? Couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Mika's backpack reaching critical mass.
Critical mass. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I remember.
Mika had this very, very small bag, but apparently it was bigger inside, like kind of like a bag of holding.
Basically, Mary Poppins bags.
Yeah, bag of holding.
Yeah, but I mean they're chaos, so.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Basically, it was very small, but we were very afraid at a certain point would have reached critical mass.
Just explode.
and that would have been created. That would have been like creating a black hole and absorbing the entire universe as we know.
Yes.
So yeah, it almost happened. It almost happened. Almost.
One Takanashi Kiara print too much.
Yeah. Too much merch. Too much Our Life merch in a single bag. But yeah. By the way, last time
Umineko, the trials of love started.
Yeah.
And apparently the contenders
on the left corner.
The contenders are George and Shannon. Woo!
With a weight of
Canon and Jessica. Woo! And then Chick Beatrice
and Butler.
And then Butler. But not really, because Butler is not there. He's not there.
And Butler, but Butler is not there. It's just there. So
Chick Beatrice, yay!
Yeah, but I mean that the couple is that is them too.
Yeah, but the The only reason why Beatrice is there is that that she can be loved by Butler. That's it. That's the reason.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, what I mean is, it's two people for, let's say, a side for each side, right? So, every couple is its own party. Let's call it like that. It's like
Yeah,
when you,
but
it's like when you play Smash Bros and you play 2v2. You know.
I guess yes.
So yeah.
But then, I mean, yes. Shall we?
Shall
we?
Free for all. Ba, 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 ba.
As usual, this year's family conference was getting bogged down.
Oh yeah, we're back at the conference.
Everyone had decided to cool their heads for a moment, and a short break had been agreed upon.
Remember, this game was a murder mystery.
Yeah, imagine that.
I know I still say it every now and then, but it still confuses me some. I think about that every now and then.
The four siblings could say whatever they wanted. But Natsuhi and Kirie, for example, were outsiders and found it difficult to speak freely in this sort of atmosphere.
Honestly, Natsuhi, it would be better if you speak for your husband.
Yeah.
It would be much better if you speak for your husband. If you did what your husband was supposed to do, it would do much better.
A conference where you aren't allowed to say what you want can be tiring, even as you just sit there quietly.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's even more quiet.
Yeah, it's even more tiring, honestly.
Even Kirie couldn't help letting out a deep sigh. Oh. This was the second floor hallway of the mansion.
For a second, you see the rain moving on the window, right?
Yes.
On the window. I thought it was raining inside.
Ah. No. It's
just for
like that.
For the split of a second.
Rudolph had wanted to be alone during the break, so she had felt like doing the same. And had drifted up the stairs to reach this place. Her expression was less tightly controlled than it was when her husband was around. Kirie wore a tired look that she didn't often show. She pressed her forehead against the cool window glass. I need to regain my spirit and support my husband. Even if I'm not allowed to speak. That's the duty I've won.
誰?
She suddenly sensed another person, turned around, and saw Jessica standing at the other end of the hallway.
Jessica with Kirie?
あら、ジェシカちゃんじゃない。ゲストハウスに行ったんじゃなかったの？
ちょっと本を取りに自分の部屋へ戻ってたんです。
そう、ゲストハウスに戻るところ
？Their own and nephew, but yeah, more or less.
はい、そうです。
嫌な雨ね。風はだいぶ強いのかしら。
今は比較的弱いみたいです。
Relatively speaking. As Kirie looked out the window, Jessica watched her back, looking agitated.
キリエおばさん、ごめんよ。運がなかったと思ってくれ。
I mean, oh, I don't get what is going on here. Okay. Oh, me and Offie, that's what you were doing. Okay.
ジェシカの運命のルーレットはキリエを選んでしまったわ。
Isn't she supposed? Wait, Kirie is in opposition of Jessica and Canon being together? Since when?
No, 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 no. I don't think. I don't think that it's. It's just they're calling it the roulette of fate, so it's random. I guess it's either Georgia had really good luck or bad luck, depending on how you see that, or he had he decided on his own trial to make
I mean,
sure to show
I
his
mean, no
determination and
one. I
natural.
don't think anyone really opposes. Could oppose is opposing Jessica with Canon. Maybe Kraus or Natsuhi.
Natsuhi, yeah, I would say so.
Natsuhi is opposing that. Is that ever been said?
Not really. It's just I remember one scene that I don't remember when that was, but there was a scene in which Shannon and George and Kanon and Jessica ended up together, and there were Natsuhi and Eva crying together. Oh my God, my child! Why?
Oh, that. Oh, yeah, but wasn't that like fake or something like that?
Something like that. Oh yeah, it was chapter 3. It was probably fake, but still.
Yeah, it was the ending of chapter 3.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
was
was.
the ending of chapter 3.
All of that was completely fake. Yes, so
Maybe.
yeah,
I would say it's probable.
it's possible that that could happen, but I don't think that in that moment wasn't real.
Yeah, agreed.
Was not real in that moment.
Yeah. No, no.
どうするんだいジェシカ。ルーレットは切り絵を選んだけど、それを拒否して再びルーレットを回すのも
あ
君の
OK
勝手さ。
Oh, okay.
試練に捧げるのは誰の命でも問わないのだ。
Oh, okay. I just had to wait.
Okay. So, okay, Jessica wasn't like George. See, okay. George has
Oh.
chosen Eva to be his sacrifice.
I mean, honestly, it's the person that was opposing that the most.
Yeah. To signify his separation from his old life, so that he could step into a new life married to Shannon. However, Jessica hadn't thought of any particular target. So she had left it up to the roulette of fate.
Suppose.
That roulette was nothing very grandiose. She had simply walked around at random, imposing a rule on herself, saying that the first person she met would be chosen as a sacrifice. And so, the roulette of fate had brought her to Kyrie.
Okay, so it could have been anyone.
Of course, there was nothing forcing her to keep that rule. However, it was the rule that she had decided upon, and she didn't want to break it now. Not that she was participating in this demon's game, this was the one bit of justice that she could cling to. Right now, she could attack the unprotected back. But Jessica still wasn't able to fully resolve herself.
どうしたの？何か私に話でも？
Noticing Jessica's strange silence, Kyrie turned around. That unprotected back was already gone. Jessica realized that her hesitation had cost her her own first chance. She had taken on this demon's game to prove her love for Kanon.
And Kira is a type that really fights back, so yeah.
Yeah. However, would it really be alright to sell her soul to demons for the sake of love? Not wanting to let George, who had already come to terms with the situation, get any more of a lead on her, she had energetically consented to this demon's game, but her heart still wasn't ready.
キリエおばさんにこんな質問。
何？ジェシカちゃんが私に質問なんて珍しいわね。答えられるものだといいんだけれど。
実は好きな人がいるんです。
Oh, she's asking her.
あ
Okay.
ら、そうなの？それは素敵ね。まさか恋の相談なの？
そんなところです。
いいわよ。私でよければ力になるわ。
ありがとうございます。 実はそれでその
まだ片思いなの？
Oh no, not at all.
Oh no, no.
そこから両思いになりたてって感じのとこです。ただその結ばれるには試練があって、
試練？何それ？
私たちともう一組の恋人たちがいて争わなくちゃならないんです。
Very normal things to
三
talk
角関
about.
係？
Yeah.
それとも四角関係？
I don't know which. An hexagon, probably.
Exactly.
Even if. Not really, because they do not. The couple are on their own, so yeah, I don't know. It's confusing for me as well.
複雑そうね。それで？
勝った方の恋人同士しか結ばれない、そういう複雑なことになってるんです。つまりその
嫌な話ね。相手を踏み台にしてしかどちらも成就できない恋なのね。
Yep.
はい、自分たちが結ばれれば相手が破綻します。
Jessica's not bad. She's in a bad situation, that's all.
そして逆もしかりです。
質問の趣旨が大体分かったわ。こういうことでしょ？人は幸せになるためにどこまで他者を踏み台にすることが許されるのかでしょ？
He is the most perfect person to talk about this.
Yeah.
It was once again apparent just how smart Kirie was. He immediately figured out the question that Jessica wanted to ask most.
Imagine Umineko, but instead of Butler, there's Kyrie. I think it would end in I think it would end in like 20 minutes. 20 minutes of game, and then we're done.
Can I say something? I think I am allowed to say this. I'll see you in chapter 9.
Oh, really?
Yes,
That's
there's
cool.
something like that. There's something like that.
I mean, this is the you know the meme with the big book and a small book.
Yes.
Umineko, Umineko if Butler was smart, probably.
Chapter 1. That's it.
Yeah.
戦わなければ自動的に相手が勝ってジェシカちゃんたちは負けになる。しかし戦って勝てば相手を破綻させることになる。どちらも嫌な話ね。でも聞くまでもなく
はい。
Kirie giggled. If she wasn't willing to commit to her love, then that would show the measure of the relationship. If that was the case, she should just let the other pair of lovers win. However, if this was a love she couldn't abandon the victory either. So she had no option but to fight. In the end, Jessica's hesitation was caused by guilt over forcing the others to split apart as the result of her inevitable decision.
やっぱり私は甘えているでしょうか。
そうね、甘えてるわ。
でも自分たちが結ばれるためにそんなの。
じゃあジェシカちゃんは恋のお相手を諦める？
それは
断言するわ。その方が辛いわよ。地獄を這うことになる。生涯ね。
She knows. A hardness had entered Kirie's gaze.
But I mean, she's the perfect one to ask because because of the Sumadera.
Yeah, no, not because of the Sumadera, because of Asumu.
Yeah, but also that.
Asumu is not Sumadera, you know.
Yeah, but also that because she had to abandon the Sumadera and all. You remember all that stuff about the family being abandoned and all of that?
No, okay, that's okay, but I'm not sure how much she loved her family and all of that. I think all of this is mostly related to Rudolph and Asumu.
Yeah. But okay, whatever she loved her family or not is like my point
Yeah, no,
was
she knows.
my
She
point
knows.
my point was you have to abandon everything else for someone you love. It's still a risk. That's what I mean.
Okay, I see.
私は6歳だったから当時は何もわからなかったけれど遺品の中にお母さんの手記があったわ。
それは日記のようなものか。
どちらかというと随想録ね。日記よりももっとアバウトなものよ。亡くなってすぐにそれを見つけて読んだけど、その意味を理解できるようになるには長い時間と私の成長を待たなければならなかったわ。
なるほど。キリエの夫婦仲についての悩みが記されていた。
What is this thing about having everyone's diary?
Oh, I mean...
あれは完全にお母さんの呪い帳よね。その中身は6歳の私がずっと漠然と感じていた疑問を。
When I was 6, it seemed as though my parents were very close and had no problems. And though I did think it odd that Oni-chan lived separately when he was meant to be part of our family, and I did wonder why he only came home every once in a while, I accepted it as the way things were.
アスムのことは知らなかったのか。
お兄ちゃんが誰もいない時に話してくれたような気がするけど、小学校前の私にそれが理解できるはずがない。
Yeah, makes
だっ
sense.
て写真すらない相手よ。お母さんはアスムさんの写った写真のすべてをお兄ちゃんに送って家の中には一切残さなかったそうだから。
In front of Enji, and even in front of Butler, who only rarely came home, Kiri's smile never faltered. If she hadn't written her thoughts in that notebook, Enji would probably never have known them.
Are these 18 years of
Yeah.
jealousy and stuff?
Yeah. Rudolph had been particularly popular with the opposite sex since his school days.
Oops.
Oops.
There we go.
A typical playboy.
Yeah, we know about that.
Audacious, over the top, and yet not lacking a little gentleness towards women. He had probably built up a formula for getting women to like him. Plenty of women approached him, using various seductive tricks to try to win his favor. Rudolph probably enjoyed that more than anyone.
Definitely.
Since the beginning, love had been a game to Rudolph. He never thought of it as a trial and error process to find a single life partner. He would intentionally spark jealousy between women and revel in the harem, lapping up their flirting. He may be my father, but he was an awful man.
でもお父さんも同時に媚びへつらう女の子たちをきっと見下してもいたのね。そんな中に自分の価値観をしっかりと持ち知性を見せるお母さんは目立って見えた。
それすらもルドルフの目を引きたいキリエの知恵かもしれぬがな。
かもね。お母さんはいろいろな意味で頭が良かったから。
Like the other Shiromiya siblings, Rudolph had strong ambitions and lofty goals. Under the mottos of who dares wins and it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
Everything's
Wow.
legal where there's no cops around, I see.
He would set up businesses that were borderline swindles or bending the law, then bail out of them and repeat that process over and over.
Ah, the Ponzi schemes, I see.
Oh god.
Pyramid scheme, you know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Apparently, he was already making use of that talent in his college years, cleverly making money by thinking up shameless projects and sending cheap tickets to parties for them. So much money that he could brag about how his wallet was always stuffed with 1,000 yen notes. Many women fell for his charisma in being the man responsible for these radical projects, as well as his thick wallet and generosity, of course. It would be a lie to say that Kirie was not one of them. However, what made Kirie very different from the other women was that she could also support Rudolph as a business partner. Rudolph would laugh all the way to the bank as his large-scale party succeeded. His female entourage would surround him, and Kirie would be the only one among them able to calmly point out several ways that income and expenditure could be improved upon, and even lay out a proposal for the next project.
そうしてルドルフにパートナーとして次第に認められていくわけであるか。
男子厨房に入るべからずっていうように、女もまた財布に入るべからずって空気はあるわよね。女はおごられて当たり前。男の出す1万円札をどうやって捻出しているかは野暮だから聞かない、知らない、興味もない。
キリエは金に対する価値観が男性的であったということだ。
In that regard, Rudolph noticed something unique about Kirie. He knew all about how much hard work it took to make just one of those 10,000 yen notes. So, somewhere inside him, he looked down upon those extravagant women who never even considered the efforts he had undertaken.
Oh, I see, I understand.
Among all of them, only Kirie possessed the same sharp financial intuition as Rudolph.
It's kind of like saying the others were gold diggers, while her was like capable of working on her own, and so she wasn't seeking him just for the money, but because it was him.
Okay. Every time Rudolph thought of a new plan, he would talk to Kirie about it, work out the kinks, and make it succeed. In this way, Kirie steadily worked her way up until she was the number one of Rudolph's large group of followers.
でもお母さんだって女、他の女たちにチヤホヤされてるお父さんを見て、
ナンバーワンよりオンリーワンの方が良いというもの。
そういうこと。お母さんはお父さんの右腕として活躍しながらも、その陰では狡猾に他の女性を切り離していったわ。お母さんの恋の成就はもはや時間の問題だった。
Did she kill them?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, the way she's saying that, it's like she slightly got rid of the other woman in the shadows.
Honestly, Kirie would be capable of that, but I
Yeah,
don't think so.
that's why I'm asking that.
No, I don't think so. It was more like other, more sly ways. Like.
Yeah, still, the way it's written like here is like, yeah. Some of them disappeared, you know.
Yeah, disappeared.
アスムはいつからいたのか。ルドルフさんの取り巻きの一人よ。いいえ、取り巻いてさえいなかったただのファンの一人だったわ。
話したことはあるんですか？
もちろん、私は彼女のことをよく知ってるわ。ルドルフさんがアスムさんの名前さえ知らなかった一番最初からね。あの子もきっと頭のいい子だったの。
I have a question, because now Azumu's name has been thrown several times in the mix. Are we ever gonna see her? No? She doesn't even have a sprite?
Nope.
What the fuck? For real? Not even in a flashback or anything?
Nope.
Dang! It's a shame. Because
I think that in the anime, in the anime there's like a frame,
yeah, wow, an entire frame.
an entire frame.
Wow.
Yeah, but not sprite. No sprite.
In question? A frame of her?
Yeah, in question.
Oh.
I mean, there's no answer anime.
Yeah. That's why I was asking. I was like, question
Yeah.
Azumo?
In question, yes. I mean, Azumu's name has come up.
Yeah,
several
yeah, yeah.
times in
I know.
voices as
It
well.
has come up. I mean, it's the reason why Butter is not there, so it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. No, nope.
Dang.
狡猾だっ
Volevi.
たの
Volevo e come.
私は頭の良さで目立とうとしたけど彼女は全くその逆で目立とうとしたの。
頭の悪さで。
What do you mean?
肥後欲のかきたて方がうまいって意味よ。
Oh, no, I would hate that. I would
こ
hate
びて
that.
イチャついてくる女たちの中で彼女の仕草の一つ一つが派手な女たちに
I would personally hate that kind of approach.
Even now, Kiria recognized the mistake she had made in letting Asumu and Rudolph get too close. Kiria thought that by taking the role of his business partner, she had succeeded in making him entirely hers. She might have been a little conceited. And her arrogance in trying to eliminate the relationships the other girls had with Rudolph might also have contributed. Perhaps she sometimes tried too hard as a business partner, putting too much pressure on him, regardless of the fact that it was justified. Bit by bit, Rudolph started to need a woman who could stay quiet and soothe him, without making him think about anything complicated.
Okay, I see. It's like he's working and having all the stuff to do all the time, so she was looking for someone that wasn't like business talk
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
when he's home. It makes sense.
That woman was Azumo.
私は冷酷で知的合理的で経済カルネアデスの船板のような状況があったら躊躇なく相手を蹴落とすわ。
A plank of Carneades? What?
I have no... Wait.
No, I'm gonna Google it because
Let's both of them Google it.
plank of Carneades.
It's a
It's
thought
a-
experiment.
First proposed by academic skeptic philosopher Carneades of Cyrene, it exposed the concept of self-defense in relation to murder. In the thought experiment, there are two shipwrecked sailors, A and B. The boys see a plank that can only support one of them, and both of them swim towards it. Sailor A gets to the plank first. Sailor B, who is going to drown, pushes A off and away from the plank, and thus proximately causes A to drown. Sailor B gets on the plank and is later saved by a rescue team. The thought experiment poses the question where Sailor B can be tried for murder, because if B had to kill A in order to leave, then it would arguably be in self-defense.
Oh god.
The case of the Spelungian, explored by a legal philosopher, is similar.
So basically what Kiria is saying is I would push her off with no hesitation.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's okay, have a good time, bye. Thank you for passing by.
そんなパートナーがあの人にはふさわしいと思っていたから。
However, though that ruthlessness made her reliable on the business side of things,
Sorry, plank of Carneades, okay. I will say I need to memorize that, okay.
outside of business, it might have been disturbed Rudolph deeply. At some point, though Rudolph still acknowledged Kiria's skill, he began to yearn for a quiet, warm acceptance. Asumu would feel that role completely. She would never talk about anything complicated. Even if he did, she would just shake her head to say she didn't know.
If you think about it, she was even smarter than Kiria. Smarter than Kiria. in this sense. Because she completely understood what Rudolph wanted in that moment.
Needed, yeah.
Wanted and needed in that moment.
However, she would care more for him physically than anyone else, quietly putting a blanket on him and staying by his side until morning.
I thought when it said care for him physically, I went
Yeah, no.
I thought
Yeah.
something very specific, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's legit.
確かに私はビジネスのパートナーの座を手に入れた。しかしいつしかルドルフさんには心を癒してくれるメンタルのパートナーが必要になっていた。私は愚かしくも知的を自称しながらそれに気づけずにいたわ。
それでルドルフおじさんアスムおばさんと結婚を。
Yep.
ええ、そうよ。取られた。たくさんの女をはべらしていたもの。今さらどこの女と遊んだって情を移すような人じゃない。それにあの人にとって女なんて遊びでしかなかった。だからこそ私は体以外を武器に自分の存在を示していた。
Oh, flashback?
Ooh.
Wow. Oh no, never mind.
No, it's just feather.
It's just feathering.
Feathering cock block.
You wanted a flashback? No, you get feathering.
You get feathering.
間もなく2人は解任するわ。
Wait. Boss?
アスムさんは
Both.
それをすぐにお父さんに打ち明けたけど、お母さんは逆だった。
Someone told that about it right away.
身重になることがビジネスパートナーの座を揺るがすことになりかねないと
But that
恐れ
doesn't.
たのだな。
But that doesn't make any sense. Angel is younger. Oh. Let me. I think I understood everything.
Do you want your simple hat?
No, I think this is. I'm pretty sure what I'm saying. What I'm thinking. Azuma got a miscarriage. Kiria didn't. We know that Butler is not Azuma's son. It's Kiria's. So they both got pregnant at the same time because Rudolph is Rudolph, and Azuma may have gotten a miscarriage or something may have happened. We don't know. And I mean, he was married already at that point, and also Kira was pregnant, and basically it happened that they took Butler as their own son, probably, or something like that. That would explain many things. Yeah. You talking?
No.
Okay. Your mouth was
keeping my
moving.
mouth very
Your mouth was
shut.
moving, and I was like,
No.
当時のお母さんは食が細くて体調不良とか当たり前だったみたい。だから解任に気づくのも随分遅れた。
気づいたのは
アスムさんとお父さんが電撃入籍をしてからよ。
mm-hmm.
お母さんはその後に妊娠を知ってアスムさんやお父さんを揺さぶろうと。
アスムさん、あんなにぼんやりしてそうなのにルドルフさんを加え込んだら話はしない。だから何ですか、どうぞお引き取りくださいですってよ。バス一つ乗るにも怖いと縮こまってたあの小娘がね。あの時悟ったわ。本当に狡猾だったのは彼女だったってね。そうよ。 乗り物恐怖症だってルドルフさんの気を引くための嘘だったわ。ごめんなさい。
Yeah. Told you she was smarter than you.
こんな話を聞いてもつまら
いえ
せめて私の産む子だけでも認知させたかったわ。ルドルフさんもそのつもりはあったみたい。病院もきっちり手配してくれたし、アスムさんの出産が近づいても海外しく私のところにも来てくれてたっけ。もはや向こうが本当の奥さんなのにね。ひどい人だわ。
After that is the tale I can't bear even to tell.
What if it's even worse than what I was thinking?
What could be worse?
They bought birth a kid. One of the two is not healthy. And with this music, it's even more dramatic. One of the two is not. I mean, I didn't know. One of the two is not healthy, and you know it could happen that for any reason a newborn doesn't make it alive or stuff like that. It can happen. It can. There's many reasons why something like that could happen. And Rudolph swapped them without telling anyone. You're doing that face again.
Shut up! You have no proof.
I have proof.
You can't say it in red.
I can just look at you. Even if I have no proof in my heart, I know.
I need to use a PNG from now on.
Only Fuji Reactive from now on.
Only PNG.
Imagine if the Fuji Reactive got like a third state whenever you do that face.
God damn.
Magically, for some reason. That would be amazing. By the way, the tale I can't even bear to tell.
Both Asumu and I had the same delivery date.
Okay, if first I had a doubt that could be, now I am pretty sure.
And yet, pregnancy led to marriage, while mine was completely meaningless. I swore to bring up my child well, so that Rudolph's son would be proud to call himself his father. Asumu-san had won her battle against me. However, I hadn't lost the war yet. If I could make my child excel far more than Asumu-san's, if I could make my child the one that Rudolph-san most respected, I would be rewarded. That's what I believed.
しかしキリエの子は死産だった。
There we go.
ええ、アスムさんにはお兄ちゃんが生まれた。しかしお母さんからは誰も。お母さんのせめて第二夫人の座に残りたいという最後の希望は絶たれた。
Kira had fallen from his partner to his second wife. And then, unable to give birth to the bond of a child, she tumbled down to being merely his mistress.
Okay, yes, this is what Kiria think happened. What if that's not what happened? And Rudolph be the big switcheroo. Whoops. Not your child. Guess who got the child, not you.
Not you. I can't imagine how much she must have hated Asumu and their child, Butler.
And we know for real, because it has been said in red, that Battle is not Azumu's child. So that is a good explanation. And what I'm thinking here is, if Kiria ever gets to know this, She's gonna kill Rudolph. Probably. Yeah.
そんなのをお首にも出さず、お母さんはお兄ちゃんとも親しげに接してたわ。ショックだった。あの優しいお母さんがお兄ちゃんにそんな負の感情を持っていて、それを隠し仰せてたなんて。
Yeah, we know that she hid them. We know that.
憎かったであろうな、バトラーが。
でしょうね。もし死産がアスムさんで、お母さんの方がお兄ちゃんを出産していたなら、何か歴史は変わっていたかもしれない。もしもそうだったなら、アスムさんと離婚させて。
If only.
Okay.
If yeah, no, I was thinking. I was reading
If
it.
only.
ADHD hit hard in this moment, and I read but didn't process anything. That's what happened.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
If only that is what happened.
自分と再婚するようなシナリオを描きたいと思ってたみたい。
それも随想録にか。
ええ、だからこそそれは随想、妄想、涙で濡らしたシーツの端を噛みながらのお母さんの縁さ。
後悔は一点だけ。
解任ですか？
違う違う、私のおごりだけよ。ルドルフさんはもう私のものだから絶対安全。あんなアスムなんていう小娘に負けるわけがない。
I mean, there is no more awesome girl to worry about.
Yeah, that absolute. Zeta is
She
absolute,
could say
right?
it in red. Zeta is completely, absolutely, yes.
Yeah. You know Zeta Ryuiki, right?
Yeah, I can translate. Yeah, oh god. It's not limit.
The absolute zone.
The absolute zone, thank you.
It's that part of between the skirt and the socks.
Yes.
彼女がバスや飛行機でギャーギャーわめくとき、
Me, probably.
私はその手配と経費を適正に処理できた。
Wait, okay.
What was Kim here?
だから私は一番ルドルフさんに信頼されているとおごり高ぶっていた。恋って育むって言うでしょ。間違ってないわ。二人で水をやり世話をして育む、そして最後に結実するのが愛という実なの。
I have one question in all of this. Did they specify that Jessica had to kill someone? Literally, they said kill, or it could be something else. You know, like the epitaph. It's like, yeah, sacrifice this, sacrifice that, but that it's like.
They said sacrifice.
So it could be interpreted as the same as the epitaph. I see.
知ってる？結実して終わりじゃないのよ。愛を収穫しなきゃ恋は成就したことにならないの。
収穫って？
それはジェシカちゃんが考えなさい。実らせても収穫しなきゃ傷んで腐ることもある。虫がたかることだってもちろんあるわ。いいえ、それどころか盗っ人が現れてもぎ取っていってしまうことさえもね。ジェシカちゃんたち若い子の恋愛観は育むところで終わってる。それは甘いわ。愛を収穫しなきゃ恋は報われない。
愛を。
それは一見愛し合う二人きりだけの問題に見えて、そんなことはないのよ。 だからいつ収穫しても自由なんていう先延ばしは盗っ人に機会を与えるだけ。苦労して育てた実が翌朝にもぎ取られてなくなっていたら、昨日のうちに面倒くさがらずに収穫しておけばよかったと後悔するはずよ。辛いわよ、その後悔は。地獄を這うわよ。私は幸運よ。その地獄が18年で終わったから。だからもう私は自分を間違えない。
That hell is gonna restart the moment you know the truth, girl.
Oh god.
あの人は私のものよ。
No, I was thinking if Rulo really did that for Azumu, it means she never wanted to be with Kiria. Never. The moment she knows and she understands that, because she's smart, I'm sure she understands that, she's gonna flip. It is that face again. Yes, I see.
I'm looking at the opposite side. I'm looking this way.
That's why. It's probably the way you're looking. I don't know. I can see it. I don't know. But yeah.
You're lucky. Okay, I remember stuff. I don't remember where those things are. So,
but yeah,
even if I wanted,
the thing is, the moment she understands that she's smart, we know that she's smart, and she understands all of this stuff, and we also know she's like smart in, let's say, smart in love affairs, just to say it loud like that. The moment, if what I think really happened, the moment she understands that, she's gonna flip out. She literally gonna flip out completely. Oh, can you give me 1 sec? It's windy and there's doors moving.
oh, go. Am I really that readable? Probably the answer is yes. Why did I break myself able to do that face? Why? I know that I do have a face. It's like looking this way and going. I know that I do have a face. I'm very expressive. Probably too expressive. But I think I did a very good job in the first 4 chapters not to slip out in any way possible. I don't know how I resisted in going, oh my god, small bombs, every single second. But I did that. But now that we're basically halfway into chapter 6, it's like I know stuff. I know stuff is gonna happen. I know stuff is gonna hurt like a tree falling on your face. It's like I can't stop myself from doing that face. I tried looking the other way, but I can't. Apparently I'm just as readable. I would love an Umineko question arc, answer arc anime so bad. I would love that. But unfortunately, that's not the case, and I don't think it's ever gonna be the case. Shoot! Shoot! just realized that I've forgotten to adjust my microphone again. Because I was doing some experiments, but I think I forgot to... Oh god, yeah, I forgot, wait. Okay, this should be better. I don't know, I forgot. I completely forgot. Oops.
I'm back.
Do you hear me differently than before?
No, why?
Because I was using the microphone to do some experiments the other day, and I forgot to turn it back the way it was.
I heard the same as you were before. I don't think
Okay, good.
there's much difference, honestly.
Okay, I was using the settings that you use in ASMR, basically.
Oh yeah, no, that's okay. By the way, there's a thunderstorm in the distance, and that's why all of a sudden it was like 40 degrees all day, and now the sky said, you know what, thunderstorm, boom.
Thunderstorm. I mean, this is the same as being Rokkenjima, you know. This
Yeah,
is
no, it's clear. The sky say Rokkenjima 1886 now.
Yeah, now.
By the way, okay, yeah. Oh, and I was saying, yeah, she's gonna flip the moment she understood, the moment she understand what happened that day.
Understand.
Flip completely. By the way,
もう逃がさない手放さないそして主に感謝する
masters?
その機会を与えてくれて
Who are your masters?
絶対にあの人を諦めないという絶対の意志に奇跡が応えてくれたんだわ
Why are you laughing?
No, it's fine. My absolute certain willpower. I'm not giving up on that man no matter what was answered with a miracle. By now, Jessica was speechless and didn't even nod her head in understanding. This true form of love that Kiria was telling her about was far more harsh than anything she had imagined.
今の私はルドルフさんを私のところにつなぎ止めるそしてルドルフさんの敵には一切容赦しないあの人が望むならば私は人殺しさえも躊躇しない
Yeah, that I didn't opt it for even a single second, yeah.
18年目にしてようやくその決意を持ったからこそ絶対の意志が奇跡を私にもたらしてくれたんだわ奇跡はねそれを自ら成し遂げられる者のところにしか現れない
Girl, you're digging your own grave. You're how can I say that? You're narratively digging your own grave.
It's called the red flag.
This is a death flag as big as a house. As big as a mansion.
As big as Kumadorian.
As big as Kumadorian, at least.
Asumo's death was no murder. However, Kirie had often cursed her and hoped for her death. And finally, on the 18th year, she built up the determination to kill her with her own hands. And then, she actually got herself a knife with which to do the deed. That was when the miracle occurred.
アスムおばさんが亡くなったことが
Yeah, from their point of view.
違うわそんなの全然奇跡じゃないだって彼女が死ななければ私が殺していたもんつまり彼女は必ず死ぬ運命だった奇跡なのは彼女が死んだにもかかわらず私が自らの手を汚さずに済んだこの一点に尽きるのよ
Damn. Until now, Kirie had never shown Jessica, no, she had never shown even Rudolph, that glint in the deepest depth of her eyes. It told plainly and clearly that romance and love are not the sweet and fluffy candies that the young girls imagine them to be. Jessica was overwhelmed with that pressure and stunned silent. And she had to acknowledge it. That this was the power of will that could make love be realized. This was the level of willpower Kyria showed in her support of Rudolph as his wife. And it was the same for George. He already had the willpower to confront everything in the way of his love that transcended status. And he had proven that. Now, Jessica could clearly understand. This was the magnitude of George's determination.
Determination. In all caps.
Determination.
In caps.
In caps. Which had allowed him to coldly carry out his part of the demon's trial. Then, what about her? Did she really have the resolve to make her love with Canon bear fruit? And to go through all with the task of harvesting it?
ごめんなさい。軽いアドバイスのつもりが怖がらせすぎちゃったかしら。この天気のせいね。軽く凄むだけのつもりだったのに加減を間違えちゃったわ。
I think there's gonna be a big thunder like now. ERL.
Ah,
I saw a flash of light.
are you still waiting?
Yeah, no, I don't think. I think it's too far though, because I cannot.
Okay.
I cannot hear it. Oh yeah, I heard it now. It's very far away.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still going. Yeah, it's very, very far away.
Okay. Kyria let a relaxed smile rise to her face. The tense atmosphere finally slackened. However, her words had been gouged into Jessica's heart.
ジェシカちゃんの恋がどんなものかはわからないけれど、ライバルがいてお互いが譲れない状況ならばなおのことのんびりなんかしてられない。じゃないと私みたいになっちゃうわよ。女は恋のために人生で一度殺意を持つべきよ。
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe
Maybe
not.
consider not.
I don't know, but maybe not. Maybe don't do that.
世界中で母を名乗るすべての女がそうだったと断言できるわ。だってそうじゃない女は他の女に食い殺されて生涯を嫉妬と後悔の地獄で這い続けるのだから。
Can you confirm this statement, Opie?
No.
Okay.
私はその地獄に18年いた。
Oh, I think the me picked up the thunder this time.
I think so, yeah.
私は幸運よ。たった18年で御社になれたあの地獄には今も大勢の女たちがいて死ぬまで出られないの。後悔する自分を自らの手で処刑しない限りね。
なんていうか。
エールを送るつもりだったのに私ったら脅しすぎたわ。
Yes.
本当にごめんなさい。恋愛なんてもっともっと気楽でいいのよ。恋愛なんて本当に火遊び。誰でも簡単に気軽に遊べちゃう。そして間違えて大やけどした時その傷が生涯残るんだけどね。
Regrets in love will never fade. That was all that Kyria had been trying to communicate. It wasn't like Kyria to tell her life story instead of just saying something like that directly. In fact, her past was a topic she usually avoided. However, Kyria might have felt as though Jessica deserved to hear. Jessica timidly brought up the subject of love. Perhaps Kyria had opened up and told everything. because she had seen the fires of Jessica's determination in her eyes.
Determination.
Determination.
じゃあ私はそろそろ戻るわね。
After that run, every time there's determination now.
You know, you're fueled with a certain feeling. Just say determination.
Yeah, they never say it in chapter 5. That you're filled with a certain feeling, and it's like that even multiple times. And yeah.
Yeah.
今の話私たちだけの内緒よ。
Yeah, don't worry. You're gonna take that to your grave.
Yeah.
With a mysterious smile on her face, Kiria turned around.
脅しすぎちゃったかしら。でも脅されて知る地獄の方が100倍いい。そこに落ちた時はもう手遅れなのだから。頑張ってね、ジェシカちゃん。ややこしそうな恋だけど負けないでね。たまには人生の先輩らしく振る舞えたかしら。ん？何？ジェシカちゃん。
She's gonna get stabbed or killed or something.
Punched, yeah.
Punched. Oh
God.
Oh god, that was nightmare fuel. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a punch.
A windstorm grazed the Kiria's head.
She avoided it like at the last second.
Oh my god.
That CG
hit by a
was
hair.
nightmare.
If Kiria hadn't twisted her body slightly, that fist had probably been buried in her face by now. A bitter smile rose to Jessica's face when she saw that her first strike had failed to land a kill.
言っとくけど卑怯者だから不意打ちをしたわけじゃねえんだぜ。わけのわからないうちに一撃で痛みさえ理解できないうちに終わらせようとしたのに。
言ったでしょ、嫉妬の地獄で生きてきたって。刺されそうになったことの2度や3度あるんだからわかるのよ、不意打ちの直前の雰囲気が。
気配で分かったとでも？
それプラス一番最初の嘘かしら。
嘘？
だってゲストハウスから来てジェシカちゃんの部屋で本を取って帰ろうとしたら、ここでこの向きでは出会わないもの。あなたがその嘘をつく必要性についてチェス盤理論で想定した7つのケースの中で
She is smart, we know.
最悪のものがこれだったわ。
Oh, this again.
Telling a hasty lie to Kirie would only put her on her guard. If Jessica hadn't told that lie, her surprise attack would have succeeded.
やるね。さすがキリエおばさんだぜ。
どうして？あなたは最初から私を殺すつもりだったわ。
誰でもよかった。
最悪だわ。
キリエおばさんの話のおかげで吹っ切れた。感謝するぜ。
Punch.
Kirie dodged the punch, placed her hand against that fist, and slammed it against the wall. Ordinarily, being made to punch the wall should have caused Jessica to hurt her own hand. And roll around clutching it in pain. However, Jessica's fist had left what looked like a meter-wide crater in the wall. Damn. Instead of a look of anguish after smashing her fist against the wall, Jessica clicked her tongue in irritation at having missed.
すごいわね。さすがクラウス兄さんの子だわ。ボクシングでも始めたの？
Impossible. Jessica is barehanded. She isn't holding any sort of weapon at all.
She's not even using the
The knuckle... yeah, no.
the thing is the
Knuckles? And knuckles?
metal thingies.
Knuckles?
No, knuckles are the one that you have on your hands already.
Oh, Aren't those called the same?
No. Question mark.
In Italian they are called the tirapugni, right?
Mm-hmm.
In English.
Breast knuckle.
Brass knuckles.
Breast knuckles.
See?
Yeah, but not just knuckles.
Metal knuckles.
Yeah. Brass knuckles. But yeah, it's not just knuckles. It wouldn't make any sense. By the way.
How about Italian knuckles?
抵抗しないでおばさん頭一発痛みなんか感じさせない
I mean, with a punch like that, you'd probably explode their head.
Yeah. Kira tried to be confident, but she couldn't hide her confusion at this unreal destructive force. If that punch had hit her, her head probably would have split open like Jessica had said, killing her without any pain.
Yeah.
行くぜ
If Kira's kick off the ground and leap backwards had been an instant slower, her gut would probably have been pulverized. Though she had avoided it by a hair. Jessica's left body blow was followed by a terrible tornado-like gust of wind, which blew Kiria back.
What the fuck?
私寝ぼけてるわけがわからない
This Jessica looked like the normal Jessica, but something's different. It wasn't human, and common sense didn't apply to it. This had to be some kind of nightmare. Kiria slowly stood up. Then she looked at Jessica, noticed the several meters between them, and realized just how far that blast of wind had sent her flying.
Is nobody hearing any of these?
恨んでくれていいぜでも私もキリエおばさんの言うように弾けないんだ私も自分の恋中途半端には終わらせられねえんだ
あなたは何を言ってるのねえ何を言ってるの何なのよこれは一体誰か教えて
The air around Jessica seemed to bend like a heat wave. It seemed to be enshrouding her face. And it seemed as though something like a red magic circle had appeared beneath her feet. She looked just like a western demon, standing amidst the flames of hell.
炎熱冬重量冬鉄鋼冬
Each time Jessica muttered, her fists were surrounded by a pulsating, sinister lead light. Those fists, which were even giving off smoke, surely represented the iron hammers of hell wielded by demons.
さよならこれは悪夢なのよ
Kiria dashed away with lightning speed. I don't know, man.